Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Garcia, and I'm going to be presenting my interview with a health educator. So, I decided to be a health educator from the an organization from La Clínica de Familia Early Head Start. This is a program where they accept children. They have free services for the children. They're only the families that can qualify for this program must qualify through household income, and the parents have to either be working or in school. So I decided to do it here because the families are low income, so a lot of the times families don't have enough money to buy the nutrient the nu- to buy groceries with the nutrients that the children need. So I interviewed the health promoter here. She's also acting as the nurse, like school nurse there, and her name was Shay Carrillo. She's been there for 3 years. Her educational background is a bachelor's in public health, and she's also a certified nurse practitioner. So her tasks at the center vary very widely since they are short staffed, so she acts more than just like the health promoter. With That's her main goal, the health promoter. She'll also act like if she needs to go into a classroom or cover for someone, they'll do that with her as well. But her main thing is health. So her tasks are screening, infection control, plan management, incident reports, and nutrition. So with the screening, she has two or three machines. One is for vision, one for hearing, and one is for like something in the blood. That the they families usually get the blood one done like at their PCP, their primary care physician, or at an urgent clinic or anything that they can use. But she also has it there. She says that they go out and do this screening at the PCP, but then they need to do it again there at the center. So they have that. Um, there are a few students, children, that are either, there's one that is fully deaf, and then there's another one who, in one ear, he cannot hear as well. So they go in and they use these every now and then with the therapist as well, just to see if there's any improvement with the child's hearing, or just to see where they're at so they can track it and know what to do next. So, infection control. She gave me an example. At one point, they had the hand, foot, and mouth, which was beginning to spread not only from the one child, but it spread also to other children in the classroom. And really, it could spread like crazy because children are not just in the classroom, they're outside in the playground, and everyone goes to the playground. Everyone, even the teachers, could have been exposed to this, and she just needed to report it and take and manage it. So when she managed it, she called the parents, let them know what to do, because a lot of times the parents don't know or have the education on what they should do. So she called the parents, made sure that they were aware and educated, and she would follow the same protocol for anything else, maybe strep throat, anything else that is really contagious and can spread to the other children or teachers and staff that are around the children. and in the center. So she also takes care of the plans for the center, including safety, fire safety, hazardous waste, medical and security, utility and security. Just making sure that everybody knows how to be safe. Think of things like, oh, if I put this sign with the stick, like just think of that in a different way. Like that stick can end up somewhere else that it's not supposed to. A child can get it or hit themselves or hit someone else. Fire safety, knowing the safety routes, where to meet in case of an emergency. Different codes for the safety of the children, things like shutdowns, or there's a harmful thing on this premises, knowing what to do. She did say that at the center, every adult who's there, they are not the most important. The children are the most important, so the children's lives will come before us, and we need to make sure we know what to do to protect them at all causes. So the things she does for the children, for health promotion and education, they do toothbrushes in every classroom. They don't really brush their teeth with toothpaste. They just like brush them to get the food off and get into routine of brushing their teeth twice a day every day. They do it after breakfast and after lunch. Breakfast and lunch are served both at the center. The nutrition, their food, every meal is a grain, a protein, a fruit, and a vegetable, and dairy. So every meal they have these components. And then also just the way they're prepared, with certain things like salt, making sure it doesn't have too much that they don't need. The incident reports, in case a child is in a little accident, like he's running and falls and gets a cut on his arm or knee or wherever. They report it. Every detail is good. Then they'll take care of it, put a band-aid, clean it, put a band-aid, or get an ice pack to make sure like it won't get worse. She has all of these reports and for every child when there's an incident. Environmental, just making sure like the doors are closed, the gates are closed, and there's no one like wandering. Every child is with their class and the teacher is aware of where they're at and what they're doing. And the child health tracking. So since every child is different, every child has different allergies and asthma or anything like that. So just to make sure she has everything tracked. If a child gets sick, then she'll put like certain notes and she'll follow up until the child gets better. So with the child tracking, just as I said, she has a binder with every child's profile in it, and she has there's certain things that are different from the other children. So she knows like a few of them have asthma, a few of them need allergies or something like that. She has all of this. And then if also with the notes page, she'll take specific notes from a time like that the child is sick just to follow up and make sure everything is going better. Follow-ups every week. Different things happen, different children get sick, different things. So she'll write everything down. And by the end of the week, she has like a list of children that things have either gotten sick or didn't come or things like that. Following week, she'll take it out, follow up. How's the child doing? Is she better? Worse? Just to keep in touch. And the nutrition, just as I said earlier, the portion control. So everyone either gets like a cup, a cup of each food and dairy as well. So each of their meals contain fruits, vegetables, a grain, and a protein, and dairy. The way the food is prepared, not too much salt, not too much sugar, the way it's cut, She also sends health homework home with the parents, just because they aren't always fully aware of what they should be feeding their child at different times. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you everyone for listening.